Well, hi. I haven't seen you guys in like a hot minute. I just wanted to do an update. The kittens that I had saved, that my husband and I saved in the barn, they're doing very well. I fed them that night. They survived. We got them into the shelter, and luckily at the shelter they had a nursing mama that she only had one kitten. So they're doing good. They're loud. They're boisterous. The ladies at the shelter, they just absolutely loved them, walking around carrying them. And so I'm like, well, name them or something. They let me know that they were doing fine. If I wanted to pick them up, I could do that. Or if I was okay with them being put up for adoption, that I think two of the staff members just fell in love, so at least two of them wanted to adopt them. So I was like, well, of course, absolutely. Um, we did sadly find out what happened to the mama and what happened to the orange one. And the orange one, it turns out, wasn't the orange one I thought about. I don't know how to put this. Somebody decided to say that there was one less orange cat in the neighborhood. Now, I never let my cats out, ever, ever. And we had a big blackout, and so we're running the generator, and it turns out the orange cat that this person did something to was my orange cat, my male. Um, the male that was hanging around was not mine, but the one that got out of the house and got dispatched, if you will, by some cowardly person who just doesn't like cats. Um, they ended up taking my cat. So I am down one. And the Mia cat, the white one with the orange tail, the mother of those kittens, um, this person decided to do something to that cat as well. And yeah, so they were both taken by a predator, but it wasn't a four-legged predator. So we brought the kittens into the shelter, and we told our story of, what we believed happened, and then I got confirmation on my security cameras. So, needless to say, this person is not allowed anywhere near my home, my animals, my nothing. Their partners and that aren't on my Facebook. None of that, because if you have to do that just for, a cat walking across your yard, right? That's pretty cheese dick move right there. Like he just hates animals so much that anything that goes across the lawn, then well, he's on it. So, anyways, enough of that being said. I don't want to talk about this person. I don't want to rent any more space in my head. I think that they're extremely low. They need some serious medical help or something, or at least find Jesus. But I do have something to show you. He said that one less orange cat in the neighborhood. Well, guess what, buddy? We now have 7 orange kitties in the neighborhood. We have my old girl, my grandma cat. She's an orange tabby. We have Arya, who's an orange tabby, and Arya, the little one I rescued. Well, when she snuck out around the same time, she came home with a surprise, and we now have 5 beautiful little orange tabby kittens. Who, yeah, I'm gonna have to put them up for adoption because I can't have 11 cats. But they're so cute. So 2 of them, I gotta double check to make sure that they are the females, and the males. Sometimes when I try to reach for them, I might actually accidentally be grabbing the same one because Mama gets pretty protective when I reach under and pull one out. But the name so far is Magnolia, so Maggie, right? And then Missy, Mississippi, right? Mrs. Hippie, but seeing as she's not a Mrs., she's only a week old, is Missy Hippie, right? And I named those 2 cats from my friend Terry Quinn because I love those 2 songs that he sings, right? Check him out. It's awesome guitar player. Oh, for sure. And then my husband has a friend named Moshi, and that's a boy. So we've got Moshi. And then for my friends Rick and Kelly, I just love them, right? And so we called one Maddie, right? So, or Madden or Maddie, whatever, right? But yeah, she hollered as soon as she come out. She started hollering. She's very vocal and all this, right? And it just, she's a big girl. And then I believe there's one more little boy, and I called him Ralph. Just because everybody started with an M, so I called him Ralph, just to be different, right? Little Ralphie boy. So if you hang on, I'm going to try and show you what I can show you without upsetting Mama too much, because she had them under the bed, and it's really tough to get under there. Like I totally destroyed. Like, you can see behind me. I'll stand up. You can see behind me. If you look, the mattress is all tore off, and I had so much stuff on that bed, right? And then behind me, look this way. I don't know if you can see. Well, right there is a bunch of stuff that was all on the bed, and I've got a whole room just stacked full of pillows and blankets. I had to do it 2 o'clock in the morning. Unfortunately, we lost one tiny one, but she was so small. It wasn't her time. So, but we called her Meadow, and she's buried out in the meadow. And I took my Mother's Day rose bush, and that marks her place. So if y'all want to hang on, I'm going to see if I can get in here and get some pictures for you. Okay, I'm shining a yellow light. It's not like really bright light, but as you can see, Mama's going down there. Let's see if I can get in here. I'm trying not to bust my ankles. There's one, but they all look the same. So Mama's under there. Don't lay on him, Mama. Hi, Mama. Hi. It's alright. You alright, Mama? Hi, Mama. Good girl. So as you can see, she scooted them all back under. But that's our little babies. Little Miss Arya. You can see her now. She was big like a pumpkin. This light bothers her, so. But yeah, that's all I can do right now for the time being. So spin this around. I just did that. I just knocked her food over. But here's the playpen that I'm going to put them in. As you can see, it's just, I put her in once and she didn't want to. She decided to go under the bed instead. But it's nice and cushy in there. I know it's not focusing very well, but it's nice and cushy all underneath. It's hard to hold this tablet and do this. But there's the dog bed is right here. I know it does not like this light. And then I put that's a nice fleece over it. So, anywho, switch that around. Anywho, so that's what I've been doing. So I wanted to give you all an update and just let you know that yeah, I'm okay. Um, I did tell this story to, like I say, to the ladies at the shelter because they've been in constant contact with me. So whatever they choose to do with that information, that's on them. I just leave it in their hands. Um, Mr. Moon and I did get approved to become a foster home despite this situation for animals that need it. So we're looking forwards to that, and had a bunch of paperwork to fill out and everything. And the best part is when they come, um, what's it called? Oh, it's a chip. It's like a microchip, right? So that they will, the animals that come here will have a chip that it's like a tracking chip, like a kind of like a GPS, but it has the information about them on the chip. But if they go somewhere, I think that's either with the collars or it's in the chip itself. I'm not sure. I can't remember how they describe it to me. But if the animal stops somewhere, and you can track it on your phone, so if they stop somewhere and they've stopped a long time, right, then we know exactly where they stopped and we can track them down. So if any harm comes to them, they will take us to, their where they're at. Which I really hope it doesn't, because that's just gonna get ugly. But I usually keep them all in the house anyways. It was only accidental that the cats got out. We've been here 15 years, and I've never had a cat just like escape. Maybe twice. Like Mr. Moon, he'll even walk the old grandma cat, but she's on a harness and a leash. And we live out in the country, so you'd think that they'd be fairly safe, but apparently not from monsters, I guess. But anyways, these guys, they're doing good. They just opened their eyes. I'll get some more video out so that you can see. But I have to move the bed, and every time I put the babies in a box, she pulls them out of the box. So as fast as I put one in the box, she pulls one out of the box and brings them back underneath the bed. So, needless to say, it's been a little chaotic, but it's wonderful. Might be down one orange cat, which breaks my heart, right? Max is just, he was wonderful. Might break my heart, but um, one less cat in the neighborhood, well, now there's seven. Karma's a bitch. All right, folks. Well, I love you. You keep your moonshine on, and we'll talk to you all later, okay? I know I'm looking off to the side there. I keep seeing something on the top of my tablet, but it's not my fault. You know, it's just catching my eye, right? So, okay. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I will see you soon. God bless you. Keep your moonshine on. Keep smiling. Never lose faith, and always be kind to nature, and she'll be kind to you. All right. Bye bye now.
So we could put it on your tombstone. It's me, Enzo, from Brooklyn. Narrow it down a little. I know like 50 Enzos from Brooklyn. Enzo Pistone. I ran Pistone's Pizzatoria. You guys order from me all the time. Why you impersonating Cheech? It's like this. I always wanted to be a director in Hollywood, but who's gonna hire a guy that smells like anchovies? So take a shower. When you guys disappeared, I got an idea. I moved to LA, shaved my head, slapped on a mustache, and pretended to be Cheech. What are you, insane? Why Cheech? There's no way I could pull off being you, Jimmy. I don't smoke. Anyway, I got a job as an advisor on mob movies. They call me Il Consultiere. What the hell do you know about being a good fella? Nothing. I just tell them stuff I know from other mob movies. Bada boom, bada bing. I'm not gonna shoot at you. I'm a shoot at you. You do realize there's a contract out on Cheech. So what? I'm in Hollywood. They're great at keeping secrets, especially once you join Scientology. What's this? It's a sweet gig, Jimmy. I get free food, they pay me in cash. I got a fancy car to drive, and a hotel room you wouldn't believe. Congrats, Enzo. You just got some us.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mama. Mommy just taking pictures. We're taking baby pictures. It's so late. Okay. Okay. We'll stop. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.